Hi everybody, this is Anjanette from AJ's Personal Touch. How you doing? I'm back with the blog hub video like I told you I would be. I hope you can see me okay. By the way, welcome back to my subscribers and welcome into anybody new. Um, Today has been such a random day, extremely bright this morning. Somebody left a comment that this morning's video was hard to see. I know I can see it on my laptop, but it may be harder on phones, maybe because of brightness levels. Um, I know it's better if I would have a light that comes from behind my laptop camera than from in front of it. Uh, I just, I'm not lucky to be able to do that. So this is where I have to film right now. I have moved to the other side of the room on occasion, um, but today I have had injections in my back, and it's hard for me to carry my laptop. So, and plus my husband's been home, and the only chair that I have to sit in is his. So I'm not going to ask him to move. I mean, it's his home, it's his time. So, yeah, this is where I have to film right now. I've moved to my room before, but my room is actually worse today than it is here. And I found a pillow to put up there. You know, the cats usually knock them down all the time. So I think it's much better than it was before I did that. So, but if there's any more problems, please let me know. I've been trying to find a better place to film in the house. I don't know where that's going to be. Like I've told you in the past, we're going to try to make the back room into a craft room, but that's going to take a while, and it's really dark back there. So, yeah, I'm going to be exchanging a bright area for a dark area, and I don't know how that's going to work out because we don't have a lot of good lighting back there. So all I have is little ring lights. I may have to invest in something bigger. Um, but honestly, I don't have the money to do that kind of thing unless my subscriptions go up. And yeah, we'll just have to see later what happens. But yes, please let me know if things are hard to see, and I will do what I can to change it. I'm already trying. To me, like I said, to me it looked fine. So I'm sorry about that. I try not to ever post anything that looks too bad. I know when I post my Bible, the shorts every day for my Bible verses, that does not look well. And that, let me see if I can show you the reason why that happens. And hoping to be able to change this soon, but again, I have to get a new one. But right here, the cover that's on my phone. Let me get that stuff off of there. Go to something more blank, if it will let me. There we go. Um, but see here where the camera is? If you can see the opening that's supposed to be over it, it's down past it. My husband did that by accident when he put it on here, and we tried to push it so that it would go back up, and I still try from time to time because it does seem like it's slipping down more. But it's on here pretty solid, so it must be my imagination that it's slipping down. But I sit here and I try to get it to go up because I can't afford another one right now. So, this is the one that I got. I'm hoping to get a new one of these soon because it is cracked right up here. So, um, I don't think it's good to keep a shield that is on here to shield your phone, keep one on that's cracked. But it is only in a little spot. And I was very, very lucky to have this on my phone at the time that it fell. Because otherwise, I'm sure my whole phone screen would have been spidered like it was when I cracked it. Oh, in the winter time. I can't remember what month that was that I did that. Maybe November or something like that. So, actually, maybe, I don't know. I just know that I had to use money that I had gotten to use for something else, or it may have been my Christmas money if it was the beginning of January. So, yeah, it was a big hassle, a big pain. So, I would rather buy the screen protectors than be in that position again. Okay. I am here to bring you the cows for this month, and there are not as many as normal, which is nice to have a break, especially for the month of June. You know, when most people with kids, they're out, they're spending time and enjoying it with them, or it's the end of school like it is here, you know, or whatever it may be. And the June Blog Hops, the first one is hosted by Juniper and Oaks, and it is a Plants with Yarn corner to corner blanket crochet along. And this starts on June 5th, and the details, let me see. Okay, sorry, I was expecting it to say new pattern and it says new section. There will be a new section released each month, each Monday, each Wednesday, and each Friday in June of 2023. Each designer has a free chart for their pattern. This is hosted in the Juniper and Oaks Crochet Community Facebook page. So there is a page on that I finally found. The links that I got from Sunflower Cottage Crochet were not correct on this one. They went to last year's, but I noticed when I opened up a couple emails today that theirs did as well. And that might be why Juniper and Oaks herself didn't post it until later, but her links work. They go to this year's and they go to this year's bundle. And you know what? I forgot to see how much that bundle is, so let me go back and check real quick because I like to give you those prices as well. Okay, the bundle for this one is $12.99. So there will be a prize given to a random participant who completes the blanket. I'm not doing that one. I've got too much to do. I'm gonna save the squares though because I may want to use them in a blanket. There were two corner to corner blankets last year, if you guys remember, and they were kind of based on the same one. So I want to make it when I have time. Doesn't look like it's going to be this year, but I want to make it for my brother because he just completely redid my grandpa's farmhouse. I mean, had it pulled off of its foundation and a new basement dug, and you know, a lot of time and money went into this. And yeah, I want to give it to him for Christmas one year. Um, I know blankets aren't really his thing, or you know, crocheted anything, but I mean, he does have blankets to cover up with, so maybe he would like one. That some of the blocks reminded me of the farmhouse when I was younger, so I'm hoping that because they remind me of it, that they will remind him as well. Anyway, moving on. The next event is the Dollar Days event, and this is hosted by Melanie Jane. And each day, a different featured pattern is $1, or you can buy the bundle for $12.99. It includes garments, accessories, and home decor. And the pattern that you get for the dollar every day is the PDF. And that one, I would say go and look at the patterns. And if you happen to like a couple of them, then buy the bundle because that comes out cheaper. Because I'm trying to think, there's at least, because there's one a day, there's at least 30 patterns. So if you buy the bundle, you know, that's less than half price. Now, find another one. Okay, I will go ahead and say this one first. There is an event that is near and dear to my heart that I have done every year that I have known this event existed. And this is from Sunflower Cottage Crochet. This is her Preemie challenge. She does this every year. Like I said, every year since I first knew her as a designer, and that was at least 3 years ago. It could have been 4 years ago. Could have been 2019. But honestly, I can't remember. Um, I know I've saved the patterns every year and I make them. And honestly, they've gone to families with the preemie and not the hospital, just because we have had family members. We've had a preemie in our own family. And then I had a friend who had a preemie. So let me see here. Sunflower Cottage. I'm trying to see the first one that I know that I did with her. Preemie Challenge. Yep, 2020 is the first one. So now we know. I've done 3. This will be my 4th. Um, you're supposed to, the challenge is that you only take pattern that you know you're going to make and give to somebody who has had a preemie and could use that pattern, could use whatever you're making. It's to give back to people who have preemies because, or to give to them because, when babies come early, you need more stuff than what you have, or different things than what you have. I know in the past there's been cocoons, which I love to make cocoons now. There have been the little octopus that they like to put in with them because they like to hold on to the tentacles. Um, there has been bonding squares where they put a square in with the baby after the mother has worn it on her body for a while. Um, so that they smell their mother's scent, and when they are finally able to come out, they can bond easier because that's what they are used to and that's what they are comforted by. Now, I don't know if they do it for the mother and the father. I'm assuming it's just for the mother because I would think that 2 scents might confuse them, but then again, both of them mixed together is what they're going to smell when they're home. So I'm not sure on that. I know they do it for, the mothers, and they usually have 2 or 3 so that they can wear one while one is in with the baby, and then they can, once the scent has worn off with the one on the baby, they can take it, launder it if they want to, and then rewear it for a while, or just rewear it. I guess it depends on what time of year it is and how sweaty and whatever the mother may be. So there's the bonding squares. Oh, beanies. There's always beanies. Um, blankets. Forgot about blankets. Uh, that's about that. That's most of the things. I can't remember if there's headbands too or not. Um, and maybe a little amigurumi or two, but they have to be geared towards preemies and what preemies need. Like I said, it's usually I made a couple of the octopi for my niece's daughter because she was born early. And from what I know, she still holds on to them and doesn't like it. And there is one more event this month, and this is called the National Zoo and Aquarium Month Blog Hub. hosted by My Fingers Fly. Now, it looks like this is the type of blog hop where you don't get the PDF, but all of the designers involved have a free pattern on their website that they put into this event. My Fingers Fly showed her first pattern today because that's how I found this. I was going through my emails. And when I clicked the link that was in there to go to the page, the actual page, the way that it looked like, it is still stuck on the very first one that she ever did. And this is like her third or fourth one. So, when I link it below, I'm going to give you the link that goes to the pattern that she does today, where it does talk about this blog hop. Maybe tomorrow's pattern will be on the same page. I can't remember. She may have sign up so that you get newsletters every day for it. But I'm going to post the link with the pattern that she posted today. That's what will be down there. Whenever I can't find the actual link that I need, I will give you what I can find that's closest to it. So, remember, I love you guys. Oh, real quick, just because, you know, like I was told, it was darker earlier, or too light to see anything earlier. And if any of you were watching and you wanted to see where we got in last week's Cal, there we go. And you can go back, and even if you can't see me, listen to everything that I said. I had thought about redoing the video itself, but then you don't get my original content of what I was talking about. I know from whenever I've had to do 2 or 3 takes on something that it's just not the same. That's just like this one. When I went to go and find the price of that one bundle, and came if I have to minimize this at all to go find something else, it completely kicks me and I have to restart. So I'm going to have to splice the two together. And that takes a little bit more time when they're actually uploading, which is fine. I will deal with that. But having to go and retape and retape and retape, I forget some of the things that I said or I talked about or wanted you guys to know. So this is how far we got. There are reasons why all I got was from, we had just putting on the safety eyes and sewn all of this on. And it was, the row was about right here. So I only got one, 2, 3, 4 or 5 rows done. I can't tell because the top row is pulled in so tightly. I was having some issues and I explained what they were. And I was not the only one with that issue that day. So, I'm going to go. Please remember you matter. Don't let anybody make you feel like you don't. And please, please remember you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, and I love every one of you. If you happen to find there's another Cal out there and you want to let me know, I would appreciate it, and I will put it in the community tab for you guys to see later. And when I finally get the link to the Preemie Challenge, I will give you guys the link to that. So I hope you're having a great day. I hope to see some of you at the Cal. The time of that has been changed to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today, which is 5 p.m. Central, then 4, and then 3. So Let me see, 4 Mountain Standard Time. I guess I can't just leave it at 4, then 3, and 3 is Pacific Standard Time. It's just how I am, just how I roll. Anyway, love you guys, and I will see you later. Later.